The NASA spacecraft Hobbies orbited the frozen, blue-green moon Enceladus, its heavy ceramic shields finally rising out of the way to reveal the golden majesty of Saturn. Everything about the mission had dimmed to tedium until a sudden, frantic shout echoed from the cockpit. Flight engineer Kent Dedenhofer launched himself toward the science station, where Mission Commander John Wroblewski sat watching the monitors. Houston, Wroblewski confirmed into the com. We confirm liquid water within drilling distance of the surface. In the cramped lander Calvin, mission pilot Katie Hinman kept her hands steady on the controls as the docking clamps unlocked. With a final command, the lander separated, dropping toward the ice. At 5 kilometers, Hinman switched to full manual, refusing to let a computer take credit for the first manned landing on Enceladus. The Calvin touched down smoothly on a shelf of exposed rock. 20 minutes later, specialist Daryl Burnett became the first human to step onto the surface, followed quickly by the deployment of a probe down the drill site. Back on the Hobbies, Dedenhofer and Wroblewski huddled close to the display screens, wading through an agonizing silence. "Calvin, this is the Hobbies," Wroblewski pleaded. "Did you find anything that might be a sign of life?" A burst of static cleared, revealing Mike Drill's trembling voice. No, Hobbies. Something else. We're sending you a visual." The probe's camera resolved an object of artificial metal and crystal sunk deep in the icy water, engraved with strange pictogram symbols of planets and star patterns. Wroblewski was the first to find his voice. Oh my God. 53 years later, the International Space Agency ship Michael Collins prepared for launch near Earth Station. Mission Commander Angela Okonkwo assembled her international crew in the galley. Pilot Jack O'Brien, British scientist Dominic Vance, flight engineer Mazen Barlas, and Chinese specialist Kim Chang. The public believed they were heading to Neptune's moon, Triton. Angela activated the monitor behind her, playing the classified, 53-year-old footage from Enceladus. "We've been going to Enceladus for 53 years, Mr. O'Brien," Angela revealed to her stunned crew. "That technology is alien. It's advanced almost beyond comprehension. And it's more than 3.5 billion years old." Kim Chang, who had secretly worked on the artifact, explained, "It's a beacon for navigation and communication. The Saturn artifact led us to a stable, artificial wormhole at the edge of our solar system. It's a shortcut through space to somewhere, shielded by a plasma energy gate. Our mission is to travel through the wormhole gate. Find out where it leads." Months later, the Michael Collins approached the massive, alien gateway spun from metal and crystal. Kim transmitted the pictographic sequence, and the cosmic lock turned, dropping the energy bubble. The ship plunged inside, the universe instantly vanishing into utter darkness. "We're in the wormhole," Kim cried. Suddenly, alarms blared. Dominic spun in his chair, staring at the spectrograph. "Wait. There's something in here. An object. In the wormhole. With us. It's one of our probes." Before Jack could react, the Michael Collins shook violently as it collided with the lost probes. Metal screamed and tore, blowing a gaping hole in the hull and taking out the mains. Hurled toward the exit at unimaginable speed, they approached the far gate, but its energy shield was still active. "It's not working," Kim shouted, frantically transmitting codes. Remembering they were now on the inside of the destination gate, she realized the truth. "Wait, we're on the other side of the door. The symbols are reversed." She inverted the transmission. The shield popped open just as the ship reached, bursting out into an unfamiliar stellar system. Wounded and bleeding life support. The crew looked out the forward window at a massive, rocky planet bigger than Jupiter, yet possessing only Earth-like gravity. "Massive continents," Dominic reported from the telescope data. "But the climate? I'm seeing jungle, right next to glaciers, right next to desert. Regardless of longitude or latitude. It's like someone tore up a map and just patchworked it all back together at random," Kim added. Dominic zoomed the camera into a jungle clearing. The crew watched in absolute silence as the monitor displayed a cluster of Egyptian-style stone pyramids, and a massive sphinx rising high above the alien canopy. With only days of life support remaining on the crippled Michael Collins, Angela ordered a surface expedition. Jack, Dominic, and Kim took the lander Armstrong down, but as they crossed the atmospheric threshold, they struck an invisible energy grid. The lander tumbled violently through explosions and tearing metal, eventually pancake landing into a small jungle clearing. Stepping onto the black mud of the alien world, Dominic and Kim began scanning the ruins. Some buildings were 5,000 years old, matching ancient Earth. but others were barely 500 years old. They approached the largest pyramid and used the mechanical arm of their rover to pry open a sealed stone entrance. Flashlights in hand, the trio slipped through the narrow, suffocating gap into the dark inner chamber. Kim let out a muffled scream. The beams of their flashlights illuminated the floor, revealing hundreds of ancient skeletons littering the stone chamber. Kim knelt, taking a rapid scan of the bones. She looked back up at Jack and Dominic, her eyes wide with terror. "They're human," Kim whispered. "Their DNA is 98.7% consistent with late-period Egyptian." "That's impossible," Jack breathed. 500 years ago at most," Kim said. Deep in the shadows of the surrounding jungle canopy, cold, reptilian eyes watched the humans from the dark. Shargana of the Skariki turned and ran back into the deep brush, with inhuman speed to notify his warlord. The intruders had arrived.